What it do, what it do. It's the two, Master Chief Wezzy and my guest, Nicole.
Hello.
Be a guest at this point.
No, we're soft-launching
Yeah,
the new member.
I think so.
Yeah, I need to work on my own entrance as well.
You know what? That's not a bad shout.
You think so?
Yeah. Think about it. Definitely think about what you could be saying.
What it do? What it do?
But I already say that.
Voila. What it do? What it do? Wait, what's your thing? That's what it do? What it
What
do?
it do is
it's
the
a
two.
two. Master Chief
Uh-huh.
Wezzy.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What it do? What it do? It's your guys.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely have to sit with it and really like think about it, like find your style. I don't even know where I got this intro from now that I think about it. I have no idea.
Master
where
Chief's
it
from
came
Halo, no?
No, that part. Oh, yes, mainly yes, but
Okay.
yeah. But no, I mean like just the whole flow
the
of
whole-
it. Exactly.
yeah.
Like I have no idea where it came from. I just said it once and I was like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna just let it stick.
I think because I've heard you say your entrance so much, I can't think of anything other than that.
Yeah, I get that.
And that bugs me out so much because you took the originality out of the whole thing.
Love it. That's
No.
exactly how it's supposed to be.
No.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be.
I'll figure it out.
You will. Your hair looks good, by the way.
Thank you.
I know you did your hair today. Looking very nice, looking very lovely.
Yes.
Got the curls and the dreads.
Yes.
Yeah. Dyed the hair a little bit.
Hide your girls.
You know? Yeah. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. I like it.
Thank you.
But yeah, today's episode is inspired by you yourself. You did bring this up to me. I think you showed me like one or two, I guess we can call them like unpopular opinions or like hot takes or whatever that we sort of like
Mhm.
discussed. And yeah, I think let's bring it up to this like episode where we can sort of like rate it. Like, so we maybe like say a couple each and then rate it. So like what we do is like, I say one, right?
Mhm.
And then I'll go like 3, 2, 1. And then we say a number. So like 1 is like you really disagree. 10 is like you agree with it.
Okay.
Right. And then we discuss from there basically.
Okay.
Right. So like if it's a 1, say why it's a 1. If it's a 10, say why. If it's a 5, say like if you get
Okay.
my point. Like
Yeah.
just go about it that way.
Got it.
You wanna start? You wanna start us off with the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I know you got one for me.
Pineapple on pizza.
Okay. Wait, pineapple on pizza, what? Like it's a good thing?
Yeah.
Or is it
You
bad?
know that whole
Which one?
debate where people are like, pineapple should not be
Okay,
on pizza.
cool.
Or, pineapple on pizza.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, 6.
10.
Hold on. Shit. You agree with it like that?
It's my favorite pizza.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I adore pineapple
Wow.
on pizza.
What is it about a pineapple on pizza that you love? Is it like the
I've-
sweetness of it with the whole...
Yeah. I've realized that I like sweet sour. You know how people
Okay.
are either like really savory or like
Yes.
spicy or sweet. I like sweet and sour.
Okay.
So like honey mustard,
Oh,
you know,
that's so nice.
sweet chicken.
Mhm.
Honey chicken. I love
Mhm.
when you mix like savory and
I get that.
sweet.
I do.
That's my favorite. So
Hmm.
even like, okay, I don't know if it counts, but like mango chutney, I think you can kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
The honey mustard. Hey, you've brought back memories. Yo, Guys.
Granddaddy.
GDs, if you ever go, just make sure you get the deep fried wings with honey mustard
With-
sauce.
Bro,
Change your life, that one. That is my
Mm.
go-to meal with a mango friezo. Changed my life. That
with a
is.
strawberry daiquiri.
Or a strawberry dak if you're feeling, a little spicy, a little adventurous.
You'll see stars.
Yeah, you see things.
Things will align, You see
straight
signs.
Orion's belt there.
You know?
Bad.
The stuff for the 3 wise men.
It's so good. And it has to be honey mustard. Like it has to be honey mustard. No other sauce competes to that level. But yeah, for me it's a 6 because while I didn't like it at first. Let me be honest. I didn't. I was like,
Yeah, I know.
what are we actually doing here? I've come to like it, but it's still not like a top dog pick for me.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why it's like at a 6. I don't mind it if someone brought it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still gonna have it. I did once have. Where did I have it? It might have even been Pedro's, but I don't think I remember seeing it last time I went there. But like, or not? No, not Nando's. Maybe Pedro's. But like a burger with a pineapple in it.
Yeah, I love those
That
too.
slaps.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That slapped.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, hold on now.
Mm-hmm.
This makes sense. Like, it's not my thing. I would never really order it, but like, I don't know why I did it that day. I think they just didn't have my first option. So it's kind of like, okay, pick between the other two options. I was like, all right, you know what? Pineapple, like if I really hate it, just remove it. That's cool.
Yeah.
It made sense.
Even when like they grill the pineapple a little bit.
Yeah. It gotta be grilled. Yeah,
Bro.
It needs a little chard to it, a little some.
I'm telling you.
Caramelize it a little bit. Bah, slap it on the patty. Oh.
I know there's so many people who are like, that is such an abomination. Especially like pineapple and pizza. They're like, that is an abomination.
I get where they're coming from.
I don't.
If you're a more traditional person, if you're talking about the history of, certain foods and like how you make things and whatever.
Yeah.
I get it. I get that part. But I also get why people would love it. Again, if you're a sweet and savory type of person, it makes sense. And I think like, allow people to have it. Just don't force them to it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Here's mine.
Okay.
Your partner shouldn't be your best friend. Your partner shouldn't be your best friend. So 10.
Elaborate.
So 10, you are agreeing that your partner shouldn't be your best friend, and 1, you're disagreeing.
Okay.
Basically saying that they should be.
Yeah. So when you say that statement, do you mean like they should be your only best friend, or like they should be your closest friend?
Let's
like
do this.
You should have no other friends
Answer
apart
it,
from them.
and then you explain on how you've taken that.
I need to know so that I can answer that question properly.
Okay. So how I look at it, right? Your partner shouldn't be your best friend. I guess your best friend, dog. I don't want to say like your sole best friend. Because
I'll take it as face value.
Okay, cool. Which you explain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wait, so 10, you're agreeing with the statement that they shouldn't be your best friend?
No, that they... What was the statement? Your partner shouldn't
be.
Oh, shouldn't be your best friend.
Your best friend.
Okay, so 10, you agree that they
10,
shouldn't
you're
be.
agreeing to the statement.
Okay.
1, you're disagreeing to the statement.
Got you.
I need to think about this, actually. Wait, like there are 2 ways this can kind of go.
I have my answer.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. 3, 2, 1. 3.
1.
All right, cool. Go. Oh, should I start? Did you start the last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll start. Why I sort of said 3, and maybe it could even be like 4 or 5, is because while I do believe and I would like my partner to be my best friend, I still believe that it can work. And I've seen it work where they're not best friends, but there's almost like this agreement of how things work. And there's a compatibility in the system that they have that makes everything work. They're not best of friends, but there's just some kind of, I don't know, they just know how to make it work.
Giving arranged marriage, but I hear it.
It wasn't, but but again, right? Like arranged marriage is probably a good case, a good scenario here, a good case study.
Okay.
They're not best friends, but you could probably find a way to work out your differences and become good and compatible. And maybe you're still not, I guess maybe even work to become best friends, right? At some point. But you won't always be best friends. I don't think like not every couple ends up being best friends.
Okay.
Right? And that's why my number is sort of like not 1. It's sort of like there's a leeway to it. But on a personal level, I would like for my partner to be a best friend.
Okay.
Right? I'm not canceling every other person that's a best friend, but they're in that they have that title, but obviously they're different from just best friend. Like, you're still my partner. Like, you're
yeah,
the one
yeah.
I want to spend my life with, right? So that is the reason for my number. Yeah.
Okay. I just realized that we just began and I went to both extremes.
Oh yeah,
immediately.
That's true.
For me, when I said face value, I'm looking at it from just a statement like if your partner should be your best friend, not in terms of your only best friend or your closest best friend, if that makes sense. So I said 1 because I really do think that you have to be close with your partner, especially if you're in a relationship for the long
Close
run.
Or best friends?
Best friends.
Okay.
Potato, potato. Potato, potato.
Not
okay,
really.
in my context,
Okay.
potato, potato.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Especially if you're in it for the long run, I feel like you have to be best friends and compatible. Because again, it's you two against the world, really.
Yeah.
If you think about it. Like your partner will know you in ways that even your best friends, like friend circle, won't.
Yeah.
So you have to have that closeness and you have to have that kind of best friend kind of, what do you call it?
Connection or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. So I really think like for me personally, I feel like it has to work that way. Especially if you want to have a certain level of intimacy. You need to be like best friends.
Yeah.
You can't just be like friends and because now
But you could be close enough.
Okay, so what's your definition of close friends and what's the defining thing?
Nah, like I have close friends and I have like best friends. Like someone that's close to me, I think is someone that probably gets a lot more information out of me, right? And the same vice versa, if you get my point. But not to the level that my best friend gets or even receives. So, for example, Wengo, right? I could go to Wengo for, if it's on the last of last, if things are wild, for example, right? I can call Wengo before I'm going to call someone else.
Okay.
That I'm close to.
Yeah.
Right? There's a difference in terms of like, who am I really thinking of? Like, who really takes priority on certain things? And
exactly.
So, right. But like, that's my, so like, it's in this case, but what my whole thing was, people can be partners and be close and not best friends.
In my opinion, that only works if you're not looking for like forever. If you're there for a good time, not a long time. Because
I'm talking about people married.
Voila. Bro.
You'll be banged. Dog.
You need bro.
and that's why I was saying, like,
you need to be so close with your partner.
If you have a system, if you have something that works, and you're just not like yeah, cool, yeah, we love each other and all, but like this is not like my bestie in a sense. Like we're close, we're good, not my bestie. So like yeah, like you're in the marriage, I guess. God knows
for the benefits.
What you're necessarily holding on to. Maybe it even is for the benefits or whatever it is. But it's worked because there's that agreement. You agree to it. You're just like, okay, cool. Like you get the money, I get the sex. Oh, this gets this, that. Like whatever it is, that's still an agreement of whatever that is. And we might not be best friends, but we understand what it is that we're getting from each other. And it goes and carries on to 50 years together or whatever it could be. Now, I'm not saying that's obviously what we all want, but I'm saying that there are case scenarios of that being possible.
Okay.
That's the whole thing. Which is kind of scary. Like I would want my person to be like.
So imagine you're there like, oh my gosh, my partner is my best friend. That's my ride or die. And then for them, they're just like, he cool.
Yeah, no, that's not possible.
I mean, that's not possible. He's not my best friend, but like we have an agreement.
If that conversation came up, if I was like just randomly like I was just having this like high energy around her or whatever before we were married, obviously, and I'm like, you're my best friend or whatever it is, and she doesn't say that I'm hers or like she doesn't show that I'm hers, that might actually be the beginning of the end.
I hear that.
That might actually be that point where I'm like, you know what?
I hear that.
Maybe you ain't my person. Like, Maybe. I don't know. I might need to pray about this. I might need to pray about
I might
you.
need the Lord.
I need the Lord to enter this relationship because you got me fucked up right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Real.
you gotta ask some questions now.
Real.
But hit us with your next one.
Okay. I'm trying to pick one.
Okay.
Okay. It'll be same alley as yours. Marriage/relationships are supposed to be easy, or they're supposed to make your life easy.
They're supposed to make your life easy.
Or yeah, they're supposed to be easy, make your life easy, you know.
Damn, that's a very tricky one. That's a very tricky one. I don't know how to answer this one, but okay, cool. 3, 2, 1, 5.
5.
Are you sure, my Joe? You look like you're still thinking. Okay, go.
4.5. 5.
Okay, go.
Yeah. I've noticed the reason as to why I asked this was because I see it so much like on social media and everything, and like just the advice that people get about how the relationship for you or like the person that you have is supposed to make your life easy. It's supposed to feel easy. It's supposed to be whatever.
I might change my number actually. Go on.
On one hand, I hear it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I hear it. I feel like
yes.
to some extent, yeah, like it shouldn't be like a whole battlefield. It shouldn't feel like, you know what I mean? Like it should be fun and easy, and not easy in that sense, but nice.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I understand, or I've come to understand life. Life is life is life.
Yes.
Even on your ones, yeah, the things that will happen in your 2026, guys.
Thank you for saying what you said.
The things that have happened by yourself in 2026.
No, add
crazy.
+1.
Now you add another person's life to that, and then now you combine that.
You get.
And not just for 1 year. Imagine like you're trying to push 20 years, 30 years. You're gonna have seasons because you're growing, you're changing. Sometimes the way that you grow is different from the way another person grows. You add children to that, home, money, family. People are dying, people are grieving.
Right.
Like there's so many seasons to life where sometimes it will feel hard for the both of you, and like you really do have to try. And so, you know, that whole, I feel like that rhetoric sometimes is dangerous.
Yes.
Because now it makes it seem like they're supposed to make everything feel, they're supposed to take all the pain away and all the pressure away, and they're supposed to be the perfect person, and they're not supposed to make you feel triggered and upset and all those things. So that's why I'm like, I think for me, the way that I see it is, don't know where I heard someone say it, but it's like getting your dream job where there is work to it, but you're happy to do the work because you love the job.
Yeah.
Do you get? So like it is work, and sometimes it is hard, but if you had the chance, you'd do it again.
Right.
Because you love it. So 5.
Honestly, I don't have much to add from what you've said because I feel the same way. It is one of those things where, yeah, you have to love the fact that you're there because this becomes your person. But at the same time, it's life. I have to deal with my own issues. You have to deal with yours. I have to deal with yours based on how you're going to project it on me.
Yeah.
And if you're someone that has not worked on yourself, now that's something that's going to be on me. Are you making my life easy? No. You know what I mean? Because you haven't worked on yourself, because I haven't worked on myself. Are we making each other's lives easy? No. And I think people only look at the good side of relationships, right? Like, yeah, if we get in a relationship, then everything has to be rainbows and sunshine and whatever. What world are you living in? That's not ours, you know? That's not Earth.
Bro.
You know, that's not the world that, Adam and Eve started at.
Even Adam and Eve themselves.
You get. So if they had their issues, what more us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so that's the thing. And I think that whole statement of like making the life easy and whatever is probably comes from a very materialistic point of view. You know what I mean? Rather than like a whole like emotional side of things. It's more of like, okay, if you can provide the money and the materials, then it's a whole happy wife, happy life kind of situation.
Happy wife, happy
You know?
life.
Relax.
Sorry.
And so yeah, so to me on that part, it's like, yeah, but like how much does that really solve? You
Yeah.
know, again, like you said, if there are any deaths in the family or any, mishaps, whatever it could be,
Mm-hmm.
then what? Pressures are pressures. You can have pressures from work,
Yeah.
which you got to bring home now and XYZ. So like, how does now, and now I guess this is where we talk about like making it easier. What have you learned in terms of like how to deal with these things that you can then apply to someone else?
Yeah.
Right? Like, how
Yeah.
does this person bring their problems and how do you sort of like help lift the weight off of their shoulders?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where the really important grind comes up,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
that's where you
yeah,
really have
yeah.
to understand. It's not the old smiles and oh yeah, we're cuddling and what.
Okay.
When this person is crying in front of you, and maybe you're even having a good day, what do you do? How do
Mm-hmm.
you go about it? You know, this person is maybe even bringing up something that they haven't brought up for 5 months because it's been eating them up on how they're going to talk to you about it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Right? Even the person that's bringing it up, how do you bring it up? All these things mean something, and you have to
Yeah.
understand on how to navigate these things. And how you navigated it 2 years ago
May
will
not
probably
be
be
how.
different. Exactly. May not be
Yeah.
the same way 3 years from now because
Because you're
again,
different.
we change. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very tricky part. I don't think we're necessarily in it to make each other's lives better, but we can make certain parts a bit easier to manage as we go forward in life.
Yeah.
Right? It's probably easier to raise a child when you're both parents involved, when both parents are involved rather than one.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Because like I've seen couples who have been married for like 50 years and they'll tell you stories about how they had like a 3-year period where things were hard.
right. And
You know?
2 years, dog.
It's not, bro.
You know what 2
1
years
month.
is?
It
1
feels
month.
like you've lived 5 years. You've been 5 different people in 1 month.
Once I just
Now
said,
3
wow, I'm
years.
not doing this, dog.
Bro,
It's been 3 months
people
of
have
hardship.
been through 5 years or whatever. First 5 years of having their first child, especially when
Right.
you involve kids
Right.
now. Like, oh, now, bro.
That
Anyways,
becomes a tricky one, that one. Yeah. Scary hours for real.
these days, bro. These days.
Days you can live alone.
Bro. I say that,
There's
but
actually nothing
I actually don't.
I say like it's actually nice. It's not nice though. It's
No,
actually
bro.
not nice.
Not even years.
Anyways,
Which one is yours, Mont?
I have a light one here.
Okay, good.
Zambia has better talent than opportunities. 10, you agree. 1, you disagree. 3, 2, 1, 10.
8.
You know what? Yeah, I might drop that number a little bit. Yeah, I might drop that number a little bit. I might drop it to 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still say why I say 10.
Okay.
Regardless. I say 10 because I'm obviously just looking at the people around us who are just so talented, right? And you're looking at the opportunities and there are none. Because again, the majority of industries are a growing industry for us.
Okay.
Right? Whether marketing, whether arts, whether whatever it is, it's something that's been growing as compared to our friends around the world.
Okay.
Right? If you're looking at the US, they are also older countries. The US is a lot older than we are. You know what I'm saying? European countries are a lot older than we are.
Yeah.
So you obviously can't compare it in that way, but the truth of the matter is it's still very new for us. A lot of things are new. Also, you can't really have a lot of opportunities when the opportunities are still taken up by people in their old ages.
Yeah.
Right? It's hard to then give it up because then even your idea and your mentality of how things should be are not how we are looking at things.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then where does opportunity come in? And even if you give us the opportunity, the red tape and barriers that we have to go through is very wild because you're also just not listening to what has to the ideas that we have,
Mm-hmm.
and us knowing that, hey, if you implement this in this way, things change. Now, fortunately, we do have people that understand that, yes, um, listening to the youth and whatnot definitely yields some
Great
great
reward.
returns and rewards, you know what I mean? But it's still a very hard thing. But also, Africa being the way it is and Zambia being in Africa, there are a lot of opportunities around. And it's just, I guess, on figuring out how to tap it. And I guess that's why the number 8, like saying 8 or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
even makes sense, because even certain things, you need certain exposure and certain understanding of things before you can even understand on how to make it a very global thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, how do we make, now I'm not saying it's impossible, but like, for example, how do we make money transaction, right? Mobile money and whatever
Yeah.
become even better,
Yeah.
for people that have, you know, shops on the side of the roads or whatever, XYZ. How do we
Mm-hmm.
sort of make it an easier way for them to transact money for them, blah, blah, blah. There is an easier way, a better way of
Mm-hmm.
making that business even grow and thrive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But certain things can't be seen by people that only know their neighborhood, for example,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of people
yeah.
just don't have that exposure to understand that, like, oh, okay, actually, SA does things like this. Oh, Kenya does things like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's why a lot of people that, or at least the people that we're seeing taking up these um, big roles when we're talking about CEOs of
Mm-hmm.
whatever it is, right? Whether banks, they've had a certain level of exposure
Mm-hmm.
that has helped them understand not just the Zambian market, but the African market and the global
Yeah.
market as a whole. And so it helps to sort of like trickle that down to like, how can we sort of help the Zambian market grow
Mm-hmm.
and catch up to, these other countries whenever it comes to, I don't know, whatever industry it could be, right?
Yeah.
Nigeria or the West has a very good market when it comes to like fintech and whatnot, even Kenya, for example, and all that
Mm-hmm.
kind of stuff. So how do we as Zambians start to produce our own things, start to produce cars and whatnot, like South Africa? You get what I'm saying? Certain
Yeah.
things you need exposure, you need certain kind of connections and whatnot. So like the
Mm-hmm.
talent is there, but I think the pool of talent also needs to grow to also help that opportunity in a sense also grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think for me, there is a lot of talent that I see here, especially with the young people. I'm mainly looking at it artistically because I
Hmm.
think that's the lens through which I've been looking at things.
Yeah.
So I do see like people being more creative in the way that they express themselves and the way that they do their projects and all those
100%.
things. Um, and I think because we're at this weird or unique stage where now art is starting to boom and it's
Hmm.
booming with us. Not that it didn't do that before. There are obviously people from previous generations who have done amazing work
100%.
as well. I think for us now, because now we're coming in more numbers now,
Hmm.
so now it's a very interesting stage, and I commend people or programs, for lack of better terms, like Club Bazaar, Thrift
Shout out.
Market, Ministry of Groove.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out. All of you guys, like you're taking initiative to create your own opportunities,
Hmm.
to create your own communities, to do your own projects and all those things instead of like waiting for other people to notice you, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that is very much needed. I am cautious or hoping that we hone in on our uniqueness because us as Zambia, one thing I've noticed, like Zambia is one of the countries that you don't hear about
Yeah.
in Africa.
Yes.
It's a very like behind the scene thing.
Hmm.
And it used to frustrate me a lot, especially like when I was studying abroad because I'd want to study on art in Zambia.
Hmm.
But you search
There's nothing you're
online,
finding.
there's
Yeah.
no content,
Yeah.
even like with Africa in general when you're looking at culture and everything, like to even properly study our culture,
Yeah.
there's not enough grit and information there. You usually find Nigeria, South Africa, even Zimbabwe right next to us.
Dog.
Zimbabwe, South Africa, Namibia.
You know, I think
Then
that
you
is.
completely miss us.
I think we're just bad at record keeping.
Yeah, actually.
I think that's
I
what
think so.
that's like. I think that
Yeah,
really
yeah.
plays a part. I
Mhm.
think the other countries have just done a better job at keeping more records about things than we have.
True.
Like, it's very hard, like, for us to know about our culture, like from our parents. We actually have to go to our parents, right?
Mhm.
Like, you're not searching up anything really to find things, right?
Yeah.
Like, even us specifically, mom and her siblings are personally
They're our
trying,
library.
right? They're also personally trying to create
Yeah.
something for us to like remember things by. You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
because once they're gone, to be very honest, I don't know where to go. You get my point? Like, there's no like,
My kid comes and asks me, "Oh, what tribe is bro?"
dog, I don't know how many times she told me to. I keep forgetting. Like, you know, and things like that. So like, it does make it hard when it's just hard to also just find things easily.
Yeah.
They're just not
Yeah.
accessible. We don't have that many. Now we do have more coming on scene in terms of like documentaries. People obviously like directors shooting a lot more about Zambia in Zambia and whatnot, right? But it's not the way these other countries
Have been
done,
doing it.
you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And have been doing it, right? When we talk about essays, same Kenya. I mean, there's just so many countries.
There
if
are
we're being very
so many
honest, right?
records.
And I mean, I think when it comes to animals, wildlife we're there.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
when it
yeah.
comes to documentaries and whatever about wildlife in Zambia and whatnot,
Victoria
like,
Falls.
we pick it
We're
up,
there.
you know, whatever it is, you know, like, shout out to Jimmy, my Bona Jimmy, you know, productions and everything, like doing amazing stuff there as well. And BBC obviously tapping into Zambia and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But in these other realms, it's hard. And then how do you start to backtrack, right? Even 50 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Where do you then begin? You know? And yeah, people are just not writing things down and they're just not storing them the way they're supposed to be stored.
Yeah,
And so
that's true.
that's what's made it very, very tricky. Or maybe I just don't know that they're being stored somewhere well.
Same, actually.
Maybe that's what it is. And if
Yeah.
I'm wrong, guys, or if we're wrong, please prove us wrong so that we can actually find this information and
help
can
us
learn a
find the
lot
places
more.
as well. Because we'd really love to know.
Exactly.
I'd really love to know.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So
But yeah, I think also because of the era that we're in, unfortunately, almost by default, we're up against these other countries. Unfortunately, like
yeah.
the Western world and all these people who have spent years,
yeah.
I would say centuries, decades, you know, developing and doing all these things. So now us, as we're beginning to boom in our stage, we're already up against all these other different talents and all these
Yeah.
other, you know, and I think now there's a mentality of we have to go out there to get it, which understandable actually.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Yeah.
I think what's important is we take that and come back and actually not forget to actually help and input in.
That's very true.
You know? But yeah, I just hope that we don't lose our originality trying to be relevant.
Very good point.
And I hope also one habit that I feel like we should actually work on is being money hungry. I understand that we need money.
It's the last thing.
Tough, bro. We understand. We understand.
But I agree with you. I agree.
You know?
Yes.
But I think again, like if we're really trying to get the bigger picture going with, again, not just artistically, but all the other areas in terms of talent, sometimes in order for us to grow and actually build something sustainable, it's not always going to have to be about immediate gratification.
100%.
So, yeah, but other than that, there is a lot of talent. Not as many opportunities. I feel like that's something that we will have to do as well.
As in creating our own opportunity?
Yeah. We'll have to get into creating our own opportunities. And again, that may not be instantly gratifying monetarily, but
at all. It's a risky business. It's a risky thing to do.
It will pay off eventually.
Amen.
So I have faith in us, guys.
Amen. I agree with that. How many have you done?
2.
Okay, so
No.
last one.
Yes.
Is it 2 or 3?
I've done 2.
And I've done 3, right? Yeah.
Have you?
Best friend. No, I've also done 2.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. I wasn't counting for you.
Yeah, but you've done 2.
I think we've both done
I
two.
think we've both done 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you started first.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
yeah.
yeah, I think are we okay or you do one more?
It's up to you. I have 3 more.
Let's do one more quick one.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do another quick one. So you go.
I'm trying to decide on which one to pick. Do you want a short one or?
A short one in terms of the discussion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of, yes.
Okay. Professional athletes shouldn't be paid more than doctors.
Okay, what's your other one?
The other one?
Uh-huh.
AI is taking us to a dystopian world and no one cares.
Okay, pick one from those ones. I know
Wait,
you
flip
picked,
a coin.
but it doesn't matter.
Flip a coin.
I ain't got a coin, girl.
Where's he? In 2026? Yeah. Fair,
I
actually.
only got big bills. Okay, heads, tails,
Okay.
heads.
That wasn't heads, busy.
It was heads. It was here.
Voila. It was the other side.
It wasn't here.
Okay, do it
It was
again.
here.
Do it again.
Dog. Heads.
Ah, sick.
Uh-uh.
AI.
Okay. AI is leading us to a dystopian world,
Mm-hmm.
right? Is that what it
And no
was?
one cares.
And no one cares. Okay, so 10 agree, 1 disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
10.
6.
6?
Yeah.
6?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I don't think it's dystopian right now. I don't think like I understand like yeah, it says leading, but like I don't know if that might even be in our lifetime.
That's besides the point.
I get it, but like I also have to think about like yes, okay, if we're talking about like lifetime, like if we're talking about whenever,
Mm-hmm.
sure, but you can say that about like just about anything really
Mm-mm.
that we don't understand.
I feel
could
like you don't-
potentially lead us to.
You guys don't understand the gravity of the situation and it's terrifying.
No, I think we do.
No.
Not really. No, we don't. But
You just don't care.
that's because it's like not a relatively new thing, but in terms of its progression and it in terms of its advancement, really, it is relatively new. Very scary, but also very powerful. And I don't know, the regulations are not where it probably needs to be because there's just too much data that people want to collect, and data is power at this very moment.
Mm-hmm.
Probably always has. And so that's the really scary part because obviously every business is paying a lot more than they ever have for data, right? And so when do you start to say that actually we're going to stop doing that? Because now doing that means that it's not learning at the pace that it currently is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't know. At the current moment, I mean, it is scary, but like, I don't know. Maybe it does go back to what you were saying.
You
Maybe
just
at the
don't care.
moment, not that I don't care. I'm just not. I'm not at the point where it's like, yo, let's shut this shit down right now. Like I get it. We got the robots and we got a lot of things that are very wild. Like we've obviously entered into like warfare as well, into drones, weaponry, and whatever that are like AI heavy and whatever, which are very, very scary. I
Mhm.
agree, right? But like, Owens, we've also been holding nukes for a very long time and some of the scariest weapons ever. Okay, but also to be fair, nukes and whatnot are not as threatening in terms of like a hidden secret kind of way. Like
Mhm.
AI is probably a lot more scary when we're now talking about like
It's very
cyber
covert.
and whatnot, right? It's very covert. Like if we're talking about
Mhm.
cybersecurity and whatnot, like
Mhm.
it's a very powerful thing in that area. Now, a lot of people obviously don't know how many companies even get cyber attacked. You know what I mean? And how
Mhm.
much like ransom companies have to pay and whatnot. Like if you search it up, you'd be very surprised about the information you get about like, oh, this company actually got their information breached and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to pay XYZ. Like that information just doesn't come out anyhow these days,
Mm-hmm.
but it happens a lot more often than
Then you'd
people
think.
think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, I do understand in that part, right? Like if you have a company, that's something that you have to worry about
Mm-hmm.
nowadays. Like you definitely have to worry about cybersecurity than you did, 10, 15 years, maybe even a bit more than that, because it was definitely happening then, but at a less frequency than it is now. But I think it's also like the fact that like, it hasn't like personally affected me in a negative way as it has
That's
in a positive way.
exactly
And I get you.
the point.
Yes, I understand.
That's
that.
literally the point, because I know
Dystopian.
the thing is, people don't care unless they actually see it. And when you see it, it's going to be too late to shut anything down.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how much water it consumes? There
A
won't be
lot.
any clean water very soon in your lifetime.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope you know that.
Yeah.
You'll be drinking dead water.
Dog.
As if you're from. Anyways.
What
So-
are you about to mention?
Better catch a case.
Oh, bad.
Better catch a case. I don't have peer training,
out
man.
moments here.
I don't have peer training.
Dude,
But
go
like
on.
literally, and we're so dependent on AI to the point where it's numbing us. We're becoming incapable of doing anything.
Critical thinking is at a zero.
It's at an all-time low, and that's what they need. And the thing is, everything that we know, all of the information that is there is not the information, is not all the information that there is. There is so
Yes.
much more that they're not telling us, meaning that there's so much more access that they have
Oh
than
yeah,
they
100%.
tell us.
We don't read
No-
T's and C's, dog.
That no one cares, because they're benefiting from it. And that's literally the first step to a dystopian world. Guys, have you guys watched The Matrix?
Yeah.
Have you guys watched what's it called?
Terminator.
Eh,
Yeah.
guy, you weren't scared?
It's not in my lifetime, dog.
Neo.
The chosen one. That thing, I'm down to this in my lifetime. But anyways, no, I 100% get where you're coming from. And guys, I'm like saying it very lightly when I'm saying not in my lifetime, because obviously I
You're
shouldn't
playing
be
devil's
thinking-
advocate.
Yeah, and I shouldn't just be thinking about like my lifetime, because we're also living for our kids and our kids' kids. You get what I'm saying? So like, it's not like we're trying to fuck up the world and not care about what the future holds for them. You know what I mean? But I 100% get where you're coming from. Like, it is a very scary thing, and like, it is something that we should look into.
But we won't.
I mean, there are people that are. There are
Not
people that.
enough.
Yeah, of course, not enough.
Not enough to
happens
make
for-
a difference, unfortunately. I don't know if I'm just being pessimistic, but not enough to actually make a difference, I feel.
Yeah, because right now, like, making a difference means like you're stopping
Yeah.
every big company.
Because I'm saying it from within. I'm not here saying like, oh, it's you guys. I'm the problem as well.
Yeah,
because
of
it
course,
has
we're all the
benefited
problem.
it's benefited us so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's no physical money anymore. People
Mhm.
don't really want any physical money unless like you're in a developing country. Like
Mhm.
here you have. But go that side.
Zero.
During the last time I held money that side,
Same.
it felt illegal.
Ah,
People
anything
actually
else,
look
like,
at you like you're stupid. Like, what the
you
hell
give
are
him
you doing
cash,
giving
they'll be
me
like,
cash?
"Dog, I gotta give you change."
Tap, bro.
Like a tab.
Just tap.
If
And even
anything,
me, it was
go and
actually so
deposit
glad.
that. Go and deposit that money and come and tap.
Yeah.
Better that. Giving me cash,
Cash is for poor people that side.
literally, which is so crazy.
Like,
Here, if you're holding cash, you're like,
you're cutting.
okay, you're cutting. You're cutting there. Yeah, I got to tap. You gotta
So
tap.
everything is so digital. It's so convenient. And that's the point. Guys,
No, it is scary because I get it. Like if AI gets to a
it's
point
scary
where it
how much we
takes
actually don't
over.
care, because the information is there and we know it, but we're just like,
Yeah, because like the problem is like,
or it's like,
if
what can we do?
if you're thinking about it like as a singular person, right? And obviously like you haven't maybe like read the T's and C's, and maybe you're not. Also, if you're not in an industry that actually sees the detriment as to what this causes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then like you don't really care. You need
True.
to be in like in a space where you're like, wait a minute, hold on. This
Yeah.
is bad. Like this shit is bad, guys. You know what I mean? Like if you're in I don't know, maybe if you're like a weapons contract or whatever it is, maybe you're
Yeah.
creating some really wild shit and you're seeing it being turned for the worst. I get it. You probably come out and be like, guys, red flags here. But like for a
With the
normal
tinfoil
Jim
hats and
Toe
everything.
Jack, whatever it is, I'm using ChatGPT to find out if the girl next door loves me or whatever.
Which,
They don't care.
again, thank you for even bringing that up. Guys, if you use ChatGPT as a therapist, seek help.
You know how many people
Seek
do this?
Guys,
You know how
I
many
was
people
actually
have
shocked.
told me they
go to chat. What do I do? You give a whole
your
rundown
whole life
of your relationship, the trauma that caused this and this, your girlfriend. Guys,
asking
please,
me what to do. Guys, behave yourself.
Melissa,
Behave yourself.
no, there's no reason.
Behave
No,
yourself.
no.
I understand that it's giving you an answer and you believe that it's the right one. Or
I would
whatever.
actually advocate for you to create posters for events with ChatGPT before you do that.
To be
because
honest, real.
That's scary.
Very.
That's worrying.
They have logged that information, dog.
They know you and all your exes.
Bad name too on the first
date
name
of birth,
basis,
NRC.
Date of birth,
Oh.
NRC. You even put a picture. This is what he looks like. Bah, upload. This is what I look like. What will our kids look like? Yes. Nicole,
yeah, that's actually very
let's
scary.
just move on. Oh my God. Gosh. But I get you. Okay, so what? It's my last one, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one might shake some feathers. This one.
That's funny.
Exes can genuinely be friends.
I really wish you didn't ask that. You know what, Robert?
Exes can genuinely be friends. 10 being yes, 1 being that you disagree. All right? Okay. 3, 3, 2, 1,
5.
I'm gonna put it at an 8. To be honest, it could actually even be a 10, but
What?
I would just leave it at 8.
Okay.
Go first. Keep it
Screw
short.
you, man. I can't believe you just did that. Anyways, depends on the ex.
Of course.
I feel like there's only, if you were like in a very serious relationship and then like now they're your ex, it also depends on what you mean by friend. Like, are you a close friend that you're talking to every single day, this, that, and the third? Or is it more of like, there's no beef, but like you can say hi, you can
put it how you want, how you've taken it.
Anyways, me, I think there should be some kind of space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can be best friends or close friends with someone that you used to have genuine love for in a relationship without having feelings, especially if you're in a new relationship. I feel like
that changes things, of course.
Yeah. But if it was something that was like casual, I think you can be friends. I don't think you should be like having beef with all of your exes or just be cold to all of your exes.
Yeah.
If that's what you need, then go ahead. But I feel like you can be cordial with your exes. You can have, you know, But I don't think like it's possible. Like you were once in love, but then now you're best friends. You're in the waiting room. One of you is in the waiting room.
Yeah.
You're waiting.
So that part, that one I agree. Like you can't be best friends. I don't think you can go to being best friends. Like especially like genuine, like if you're in it for a long time or whatever it was, right? Like I don't think you can. Yeah, you can't be best friends. I do genuinely believe that you can be cordial and you can be friends. Like you can genuinely be friends with someone depending on how things might have ended. Maybe even if it ended badly, but you're also just not a spiteful person. Maybe if you did work things out at the end of the day, like you spoke about things and you've forgiven it and you've just allowed the thing, right? And you've gone about it. I don't believe that it's okay. You can't talk every day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the thing. And I think that's what actually even keeps it being a genuine friendship. If you're talking every day, then you're back to what you said, where you're both in the waiting room or one of the others in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Right? If you find yourselves talking every day, phone calls, whatever, somebody waiting.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Somebody's waiting, the other one is manipulating. That's what it is. It's as simple as.
Real.
But if you can be in a space where, like, you might call this person for, I don't know, maybe some help of some sort, knowing that this person can actually help you or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
because you knew, like, okay, cool, I know this person can do it.
Yeah.
Can I call them? Yeah. Oh, hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not a problem. Obviously, it does not affect anything, right? You're
Mhm.
not crossing any boundaries of some sort. Then I don't see why you can't be friends with someone,
Mhm.
right? I don't see why you can't be friends with ex. I'm also not saying that go and just be friends with all your exes or whatever. But like you said, it's also a problem if you're beefing with everybody at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
what are we also talking about? Then you might be the problem here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just my take. I think you can. I think you can genuinely be a friend. And that's why I put it at 8. To be honest, I could put it at 10 because you can be. I'm not saying you will always be or you should always be, but it's a possibility that you can be
Okay.
a mate with an ex.
Fair.
To the point where it's like, if you get in a relationship, they also understand, like, okay, cool, wait, I gotta space this out.
Mhm.
It just means, like, cool, we're just not gonna chat. If anything, we don't even chat. So
You don't speak anyways.
yeah, exactly. We don't
so-
speak anyway. So all it means is that that person that got in the thing or whatever, you just keep it big. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not now being like, you got in something. Oh, what? Oh no, this person. Nah, it literally doesn't change. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
Mhm.
okay, cool. Then I'm just not gonna bother you in a sense of maybe asking for help or whatever it is,
Yeah.
crossing that kind of boundary.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's possible. That's my take. Well, guys, that was our little hot take on popular opinion episode, which has become a very long episode here.
Has it?
Yeah, almost an hour.
You're lying.
Oh, okay.
That's too funny.
Yeah, exactly. We were actually hoping to cut this by like half the
20
time that it
minutes.
is, you know what I'm saying? Shit. You just like rapping, dog. You see how we've reached this point. Like, kind of crazy. But I think it's a good one. I think it's a good exercise to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Because like it again opens your eyes to what someone else thinks about a certain situation. Right? And both serious and unserious that we've done.
Yeah.
Here. So I think that's like super, super fun, interesting. Things that we've also never spoken about as well.
True.
You know, so like it's a good way to also just like learn more about someone.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? And yeah, it just keeps the conversation just nice and flowy rather than like trying to fight on like what it could be that one might discuss or whatever, you know, just like throw in a little bit of everything in a pot and just, you know, swirl it and talk about XYZ. So yeah, once again, thank you very much for being on an episode of Scary Hours Lurs.
Thank you for having me. Same
As
time
always.
next week.
Yeah, until next time, make sure you have your own intro there. You know, throw in your intro. Like figure it out, like think about something.
Okay.
It doesn't
I'll
have to
think
be
of
next
something.
time, but like, you know, just think about it. It's basically what the audience is saying. Right?
You being the audience.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But once they hear it, I'm sure they'll say the same thing. You get what I'm saying?
They should
Yeah.
give me ideas actually.
Or that's a good one. Good one. Yeah, guys,
They
definitely
should
give
give
her
me
ideas.
ideas.
But yeah, while you are here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel where we are also dropping audio episodes as well, like this one itself. You can comment specifically on individual episodes on Spotify. Don't forget to share this with, you know, everybody and anybody.
And their grandma.
We do love the love and support that you guys have been showing. And until next time, that's a bit of a tongue twister there.
Okay.
Until next time, Scary Hours, turn the cameras on. Please.